2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, "I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do." Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. And for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the guard. Here we go. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Leonard the pass to George.
Get him out, get him out. Step out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis. Summer of 2014, Doors. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
The first free throw is good. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now Porzingis following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Westbrook finds Zubac. On the wing, George. Back to Zubac. And the rejection by Gafford. Morris outside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Morris got 5.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. George looking over the floor. Morris. Nice D from Porzingis.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Porzingis is doubled. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Part of being a great scorer is understanding how to take the hit and score against tough defense. Hello, Kyle Kuzma.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Kyle Kuzma. Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Now here's Westbrook, and here's George for three.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
To the paint, here's Beal, and it's sent back by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send-it-back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And George now top of the key. Back to Westbrook. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Leonard. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. Avdia's checked in for Washington.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, Deni Avdia.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. And that one goes long. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And there's the pass to Beal. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Zubac, no good.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Kispert's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes it to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Over Morris. Rebounded by Gafford. Washington leading now by 11. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Kispert. Morris has got 7 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the Clippers call time here.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Kendrick Nunn, he's jacked in for Washington. DeLon Wright comes in for Monte Morris. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for George. Here's Mann. He kicks to Powell. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Wizards with possession. Pass to Nunn. Now here's Kispert. Nunn passes to Kispert. Lock at 6. Inside. Here's Wright. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. Count it.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Pass to Kispert. Wright with it. And the pass to Gafford. To the middle. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Highland misses. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Now here's Kispert. At the elbow, it's Avdia. Passes to Gafford. Over Plumlee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford. Who's shot?
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Second free throw, no good. It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Nunn. The shot by Powell, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
All right, let's make some noise.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon, and it's George in at the 3 spot. And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Zubac. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Morris against Westbrook. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second person.
They get Russell Westbrook. First last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
That free throw good for Morris. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Pass to Westbrook. Now Leonard. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now, here's Kispert. Defense right on him.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Kuzma. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Here's George. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Assist from
And it's 6 points for
Eric
Paul
Gordon.
George.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And Washington making a change.
On the court.
Avdia's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Covington comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Morris subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Gordon, the pass to George. Fades away. Offensive rebound. Covington. Nice D from Porzingis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Westbrook kicks to George. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. George has got 9.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
Here's Morris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
And the basket by Gordon. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Here's Kuzma after Eric Gordon's bucket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Senior.
Kuzma has the size and the length to challenge defenders on the interior. Nice job drawing the whistle there.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here
Take a break.
with
Take a
authority.
break.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
It seems like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's right in for Monte Morris.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now, here's Gafford. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And right, here we go. Clock is at 3. Here's Nunn. And another miss by Washington. And stolen by Kuzma. Shoots over Batum. And again, Washington no good. Clippers trailed by 10. Here's Highland. No good with the triple. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The pass to Plumlee. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
20 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Kuzma. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Highland. Guarded by Wright. With a step back. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. Denny Avdia picks one up.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Powell.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so that's the end of the first half. Wizards lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
The Clippers.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat at.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, the story is their poor shooting. Under 40%. You got to give the D some credit. They look uninspired enough. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Morris, and that one is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Takes it out to Leonard. The tray. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
3-point.
Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards leading by 3. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Now Beal. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Beal, the pass to Porzingis over Westbrook. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Beal. And the Wizards lead by 5.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And that one's good, Leonard. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Back to Morris. Inside, here's Kuzma. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Passes it to Morris. For the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Marcus Morris, Sr., taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. For the Wizards, Avdia comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Kispert subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. And it's tied up with that one.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Make some noise for your Wizards answer. All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer. Get up, get loud, your Wizards answer.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Morris.
Mason Plumlee.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kispert, the pass to Morris. Kicks to Beal. Pass to Avdia. Here's Kispert. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Beal from long range. And again, Washington no good. Westbrook against Morris. Pass to Leonard. And here's Covington. Outside, George. And here's Leonard from 3. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Good to see a player going all out for the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Hey guys, the team has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now Westbrook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morris with the block. And he gets it back. Westbrook, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Avdia. Yes! And the foul. They get Russell Westbrook. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Wizards?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Doors, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is three-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Man passes to Plumlee. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Mason Plumlee.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Kispert, the pass to Porzingis. 50 seconds left in the third. Powell against none. It's over Powell, and another miss by Washington. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Batum, good. Batum's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Back to right. Nice ball movement by Washington. There's the pass to Nunn. Up top, Porzingis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And Batum kicks to Powell. Here's Leonard. He gets it up. Misses.
That's the end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top, ending the third quarter on a 14-6 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point. Now here's Zubac. Highland passes to George. And a miss there on the triple. Washington trailing. Wright outside. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Wright missing. The Clippers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's George. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
The Wizards shooting for the game at 42%. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kuzma passes to Gafford. Now, here's Nunn. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Highland. Pass to Zubac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
First free throw is good. Washington making some changes. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And Monte Morris subbed in for Wright. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Westbrook's checked in. And both free throws good for Zubac. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer. It's time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
All right, David, thanks. Kuzma misses the three.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Westbrook kicks to Powell. Shoots over Kuzma, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
And they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Plumlee. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Morris. Morris with the rebound.
and he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The officials are all over that one.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Monte Morris. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's George. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris right side. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Leonard inside, guarded by Kuzma. Westbrook against Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. 13 feet away. Out to Morris. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
On defense, the Clippers. Beal the pass to Porzingis, and he hits the button. And that's now 6 points for Porzingis.
Well, a terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac.
2 minutes.
Morris against Westbrook. Morris, no good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's George. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Back to George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There are nights where Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
Paul George at the line for one.
George, no good on the free throw. Wizards trailed by 6. Here's Kuzma. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. To the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Now here's Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Bradley Beal. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
So he comes up empty at the line. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook passes to Zubac. An emphatic LU jam.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Paul George.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Washington. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Morris. And Washington has possession. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's George. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
One shot.
That free throw good from George.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Now here is Davis. Not a lot of room. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Highland. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. Did what we were supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.